Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Hardcore Minecraft Take 3. When last we left the avatar, we have only the sea area of the new map to explore. And we have the boat right here, so let's get about exploring and filling in our second map. And to do that, we are going to have to head to the north, to this landmass and around it. And while we're travelling around on the sea, we'll try and find loads of shipwrecks that we will explore and find even more goodies. And maybe even I'll remember that treasure chest that I missed in the ship that wasn't sunk. Apparently there was one that I didn't look at, and I'll see if I can find that if I come across that ship. The first place I'm going to explore is this corner over here, because there's a tiny area that I haven't yet filled in the bottom left of the map. It won't take me too long to get there, especially with this vast open area of water that I can use to navigate about. It has actually been quite a while since I explored about on the sea. It doesn't feel like that long, but it really has been that long in real time. And my, have I missed it, because I really enjoy exploring about on the ocean. Right, we want to go over here. And there's a cave over there, something that I didn't notice before. I may have to look into that at some point, see if there are any good goodies for me to grab. A little bit more over here, and I see an island off in the distance. It's probably less an island and more a very large landmass, but still, it's somewhere for me to check out, and I imagine that is another part of that. No, it's not another part, and there went that dolphin, flying like it actually could fly. Dolphins are pretty good at jumping in this game. This game's also had a very minor update. It went from 1.15 to 1.15.1. I don't know what that's changed, but it may have changed something. Hello, pigs. How are you? I'm sailing! They don't seem to care, but that's okay. We first want to explore the bottom part of this map, and I feel like going along the edge is a good idea. So, let's start with that. Keeping my eyes peeled on the ocean. All I can see right now are huge fields of kelp, however. Not going to be finding many shipwrecks in this. Kelp is quite useful. You can cook it and use it as a food source. It can also be traded, I believe, to a butcher. And I believe it's 10 kelp blocks per emerald. It's not a great exchange ratio, but considering that you can get kelp practically infinitely, it's a slow and steady supply of emeralds. Okay, I think, yep, if I just stay roughly facing this way, we can get all of the edge and leave a tiny slither on the map above me that isn't explored. And there is yet another monument. And any shipwrecks? There is a coral reef over there, but that's not a shipwreck. Still going this way. Got to be careful. Don't want to veer too much. Need to be wary of that monument. Need to be wary of all monuments. And there is a island. An island that looks vaguely familiar. It's making me think more and more that the mushroom biome place that I found is actually the same one, and that was a pufferfish there, trying to defend itself. Gotta be wary of those pufferfish, because they can poison you, and you don't want them to poison you. It doesn't last very long, but it can whittle down a little bit of your health. And that there is a shipwreck, but I'm pretty sure we've already seen that one. So we have this island here that we're just going to go around, like so. Skillfully without crashing into it at that. I have crashed into islands before, not paying attention and sailing about. It can happen. I do believe this is the same one. Yeah, that is the same one. So I haven't found two, I just found the same one twice. But it's good to confirm that. It's good to confirm that. So, this island is also familiar, and naturally that island will also be familiar. Just need to keep going this way. and then we'll pop up a bit, and then we'll head back. And fill in the area that I haven't looked at. I also have a bed with me, just in case we need to rest, and we probably will, especially if it gets to night and I want to go and explore about in a submerged ship. Don't want any drowned to be getting me. Well, any more than would normally come and get me. It gets quite dark the deeper you go into the ocean after all. Nearly there. There's a small ruin there that I should probably check out. And there's also what looks like the remnants of a boat, too. Alright, we're definitely going to be having a look at these, starting with the boat, because the boat is not illuminated. We have plenty of... Okay, we don't have as much space as I thought we'd have. I didn't fully empty my inventory. Either way, let's go in and have a look, shall we? Okay, this is upside down. That will make exploring this a little bit tricky. So what I'm going to do is... Oh! That sounds like a drowned to me. Can't see the drowned, though. Don't like that. I'm going to work quickly and get in this way. Where are you? Are you in the boat? I would not be surprised if you were actually in the boat, which will make exploring about very tricky. Alright, let's a little bit more here. And not go in just yet. Want to have a full thing of air. Okay, any doorways, anything? Okay, there are goodies here. There are goodies here, but they're going to be a little bit tricky to get unless I decide to get rid of some of the boat here. That I can get straight to it. And I'm still very worried about the drowned. I'm pretty sure I heard them. Or maybe I'm just getting paranoid. Right, let's go in. We have a magical mending helmet. Okay, that is something intriguing, and some less intriguing stuff. I'll take it, though. I will take it. And I'll also have another look to see if there's anything else in here. Okay, that is one. Is there a treasure chest over here? The answer doesn't seem to be. So, let us leave quickly and get back into the boat. And there is some snow over there. That is very interesting to know. Just in case we need some snow, there's some over there. Now, one thing that dolphins can do in this game is if you feed them fish, they will guide you towards points of interest, like the shipwreck I just found, or they'll guide you to a ruin. Speaking of ruins, we have one we need to go and check out before it gets too dark. We can go to that area over there to be safe from monsters. Ooh, I see treasure immediately, but we don't have long to get it, do we? We don't have long. Right, grab that. Oh, that's something good. That is something very good. Right, up we go. Oh, that's a long way up. We're going to take some damage. Not too much damage, though. Not too much. Just 4 hearts. And 4 hearts is fine. We're not going to be able to heal all of that. Not without eating something. But I did bring some food with me. And even if I didn't bring food with me, I do have some wheat that I can use to make some food. But I just saw something very nice in there that I had to grab. And it wasn't the coal. Though coal is always nice to have. It was that magic fishing rod, getting me one step closer towards making my ultimate fishing rod. In fact, we're very close to making my ultimate fishing rod. Alright, we will put the bed here, and have a rest. No monsters should spawn here, at least as far as I know. It is morning, and let us first eat some food and take a look at our spoils. We have a mending leather cap and a luck of the sea 3 fishing rod, which is really nice. That is really nice. I don't remember if we already have a luck of the sea fishing rod, but I won't say no to having another one. Worst comes to the worst, we can always disenchant it and get the levels, so that we can combine bits of the rods we already have to make an awesome rod. Alright, before we move around, I am going to explore this area. For all we know, there could be even more awesome shipwrecks that we can explore. Also, we can't eat bread while we're rowing. It makes sense, both of our hands are occupied, which makes me wonder how we're able to fill in the map while we are rowing. Also, that's a tiny little bit of mushroom biome there. Absolutely minuscule. And we just got hit by the pufferfish there. And that's what the pufferfish can do. Deals some poison damage really quickly, about 2 hearts worth. And that is while wearing a full suit of iron armor. You don't want to get caught by those when you're fighting drowned, that's for sure. Fortunately, they are not that common. I think you can get them in a bucket like you can all of the other fish, but I wouldn't recommend it. I really wouldn't recommend it. Okay, looking about, seeing if there are any shipwrecks or anything. There may be something over there. That looks like something of interest. That also looks like something of interest, though something I really don't want to mess with. That is another monument. And if there was something over there, I have just lost sight of it. Ah, well. Ah, well. We'll go this way and quickly explore this area. Also, we need to eat some more bread. We have 4 loaves worth of bread in our inventory, though, that we can make, so that is no bad thing. And I believe that is a magma block over there. We'll have to check that out. That's definitely a ruin. Fortunately, we have to head that way to explore. That was one of the guardians. That's another guardian, because we're going right past the monument. Don't like going past the monuments. Make me nervous. On normal, those hurt quite a bit. I can't begin to imagine how much more painful they are when you fight them on hard. Nearly got this part. A little bit more. And then, we can see home all the way from here. Always nice to see a familiar place. And I think with a little bit more forward movement, that area is filled in. Alright, let's turn around and get this area. And actually, once we've done that, most of the map is filled in. It's really just the edges, because there's a lot of landmass here. And then I'll need to copy the maps and make a map wall. I really want to make a map wall. Fill in a 2x2 area and see just what else we can find at some point. Not right now, though. I want to definitely get the village going before I think about more exploration. Now... oh, yep, they're definitely attacking the squids. Definitely attacking them. They really hate them. Curious. Alright, let's beeline to this first while I remember that it's here. And see what treasures we can find beneath. I believe it is only this here? Yeah, I believe it's only this. Right. Let's see what we can find. Probably peril. Well, I don't see any drowned. I also don't see any loot right now either. Oh, there is loot. However, it is a little bit tricky to get to. A little bit tricky to get to. We're going to have to do some mining to reach this one. Okay, fortunately we have a diamond pickaxe, which should be able to make short work of, yep, there we go, of that. And I'm actually going to mine here too, so that we don't have to go close to those magma blocks. Those magma blocks are going to be a problem. They pull you in, and you can get hurt on them. But if you crouch on them, I've been told, you actually gain air. What have we got? Is it going to open? Yes, it is. It's got an emerald, it's got a map, and we need to head back up because we are running low on air. Not a huge amount of goodies, but I'll take what I can get, and I'll also put stuff in here that I do not want, like this, and that, and this, and that, and this, and I will grab all of this, like so, and up we go quickly. We're going to take a tiny bit of, a tiny bit of damage, but I will take a tiny bit of damage. Also, do not want to go over the, don't want to go over that, magma block. Right, let's keep exploring. We need to go up here, and we need to go over there, close to this, hill range. A little bit further this way to fill in those 2 dots. There we go. We'll go this way, fill this bit in, and travel a little bit up there for that tiny slither that's heading up to the northwestern part of the map. Hello, fish. How are you? Swimming against the current? Good luck. I find that fish tend to get stuck quite a bit. I wonder why. Either way, I don't think that is a, doesn't look like a boat, but then again, that might be a boat. We'll find out once we sail past it. Through here, threading between these 2 bits of land. Seeing yet another thing that is floating in the sky. We've been doing quite well for those. We've only found a couple of them. And they haven't been too big, and there is a big cave there. Oh wow, that would be a really cool place to build, say, a sheltered and hidden settlement. I have to make a note of that. Okay, nearly explored here. A little bit more. And I see a magma block. And where there's a magma block, there is a ruin. And I am interested to see what's in this ruin. I could do with a magical book of mending. I could do with any magical stuff. Anything at all? Doesn't look like it. Okay, looks like there is nothing treasure-wise here. Though I'm not going to give up on it right now. I'm going to have one final look over here. No, there's nothing here at all. It's just a ruin. Still, good to confirm. Good to confirm. And that is, not bits of the map I haven't explored, but some sand. They are very similar in colour, the unexplored dots on the map and sand. You need to watch out when it comes to exploring those areas and making sure you don't go over areas twice. Then again, it doesn't hurt to go over an area a second time. Best to be thorough. Those are really tall mountains. Really tall mountains indeed. I don't think I scaled those, but then again it was quite a lot of travelling about I did a little while ago, so I very well could have. Horses can go very high. By the way, falling down from there, I'm not even sure having Feather Falling 5 as an enchantment will save you from that. That is a long way down. Lots of kelp. And a little bit over here I need to fill in. There we go. Or do we have to fill that in? Actually, I think, yep, I actually think that is some sand. And there was me just talking about mixing those things up, and there I go, mixing those things up. Looks to be something over there of interest, so let's have a look at that, shall we? That looks to be just a bit of structure, but there is something over here that... Actually, that's probably not a boat. It could be a boat. It could be a boat. I'm just gonna head this way and find out. And this is when I lose it. Right by the, mushroom. Well, we just passed over a, magma tile. There's something nearby. Ah, that looks like a ravine. Don't want to go anywhere near that. Okay, that's a ravine I found. That is, not quite what I was hoping to get. Fortunately, we're very close to the, mushroom biome again, for when it becomes night. We don't have that much more to explore here. And so, folks, when we come back, we will continue to explore about the ocean. We've already found some pretty neat things, and as somebody commented, I could make a really nice suit of magical leather armor if I wanted to. Keyword, if I wanted to, because leather armor really isn't the best armor out there. Not by far. Still, if it could be, fixed constantly with experience, that has its own merits, but I will definitely trust, the Avatar's life to iron armor rather than leather. And so, folks, I'll catch you next time, and I'll see you then. Later. Not much more here, and then we have to go over to the east side of the map, which isn't going to take that long. We might be done with this sooner than I first thought. Also, I've noticed there's a tiny bit in the top right of the map that needs to be explored, but we can do that easily enough, I'm sure. Easily enough. Later.